A panel of faith leaders, law enforcement, community, and government leaders once again looked for ways to stop the gun violence plaguing Rochester. Critical to the conversation, a young person who has been both a victim and an offender. Alex Love joins us in the studio. Alex, you heard from high schoolers tonight who say they just want to grow up in a safe environment.
That's right, Teresa. They're worried that simply in the future there won't be any communities for them to stay in to raise a family. Organizers acknowledge the systemic issues that lead to gun violence and other violent crime in Rochester, but offered resources available to keep young people from turning to guns as a solution. Tyler Gibson is a senior about to graduate from RCSD, who wanted to participate in this town hall because gun violence has been a burden for him growing up.
I myself personally have witnessed gun violence, and I feel like it just changes the community. The fear, the atmosphere, and just the vibe of the community is different. You're scared to go outside. You don't know what's going to happen next. Are you next? So it's scary.
Gibson wants to be part of the change so he and others his age can live in safe communities. Bishop Johnny Harris of Provision Full Gospel Church was among the panelists at tonight's anti-gun violence town hall. He argues faith leaders can play a role by addressing socioeconomic issues such as lack of quality housing and jobs.
Children that have been left home by themselves. In the midst of it, they've even tried to find food, try to find particular places where they can go. So these particular cases then involve gangs, involves individuals who give them another way of life, but it's not the proper way of life.
Data from RPD's open data portal shows Rochester has experienced 11 homicides so far in 2023, almost a 50% decrease in killings compared to this time last year. But Sheriff Todd Baxter indicated shootings that don't end deadly remain too high. So members of City Council call on Governor Kathy Hochul to reform state laws to give judges more power to determine if a suspect caught with an illegal firearm should be held in custody.
We have individuals who are currently out on the streets, and they are basically offenders over and over again. They should really be locked up in the midst of where they are today. And so with the Dangerous Standards Gun Violence Act, it allows them again to be in jail where they should be versus being on the streets making even more havoc.
This was the 5th time this panel has met to discuss gun violence prevention. Victor Saunders from the Office of Violence Prevention participated, along with City Council member Michael Patterson, in the discussion about the services the city offers. Teresa?
Alex, thank you. The violence prevention coordinator also mentioned that in the coming months, the city is working to make sure young people have jobs and productive things to do this summer. We have more details about the Stop the Gun Violence initiative at rochesterfirst.com.